All right, dude. So this is that Ace Standard 125. It's not a super big head, but it's really good steel, and I'm gonna show you how I sharpen it. This one is the one I shot that deer with last night. You see it's still got blood and crap all over it. I just glued it on this little piece of a broken shaft because it's easier to handle for sharpening. Yeah, I mean, this went through the deer in the ground and hit the rock. It's still got some decent sharp down here, but you can see right there, it's pretty dull where it hits something going either through the deer or in the dirt. This one broke the front shoulder and then went through the second side, the back side, and actually about this much broke off through the deer. So going through bone, it still did great. But I'm just going to show you how I sharpen. This is I think this is a 350 grit stone, might be a 400. But so I'm just going to lay it down flat. I'm going to start on this corner right here. I'm going to lift it until I get the right angle. I'm gonna make the contact at that corner, and I'm just gonna draw it to me. I hope you can see this. I'm just gonna draw it to me and work my way to the tip like that. So you can kind of see when the light hits it, you can see where it's sharpening already. So I'm pushing down pretty hard. I'm gonna do about 4 or 5 strokes like this. I'm just gonna bring it back and forth. And I'm just trying to keep it a flat, steady surface. So yeah, now you can see a real good, see that glimmer there, how it's even? It's a real good even. And what I want is on this side to feel a burr. So I got a real good burr everywhere, except for maybe like right here, it's not quite enough burr. So I'm gonna start there. I might even just do 2 or 3 licks on that bottom side and then give it one more. That looks real good. And yeah, I've got a great burr the whole way down. So once I've got a burr the whole way down, I'm gonna flip over. I'm gonna do the other side. So I'm gonna start, let's see if you can see this. I'm gonna start down here, same thing, tip up. I'm gonna kind of put my fingers here just for some pressure so it gets even. Push that same thing back through. Pretty fair, firm pressure, and I've already pushed most of the burr back across. So what I'm trying to do is take the burr that was on this side, I'm gonna push it from this side over to this side. So I wanna feel the burr all the way down, and it's pretty decent. There's not much burr on this side, but I don't have a good burr right here yet. I got a decent burr there, so I'm gonna go a couple more times. You can go top to bottom or bottom to top. I tend to like to do top to bottom on the opposite side and bottom to top on the front side. All right, yeah, so now I've taken the burr that was on this side. See, you got your nice shiny edge there where it's pushed. Feel that, make sure there's a burr at the tip. So right now I'm not doing like an even number of strokes. I'm not doing any of that. I'm just wanting to get that burr. I don't really care if it takes 5 strokes or 1 stroke. The trick is I want the burr evenly. I want about the same burr the whole way up and down. So like if I got real heavy burr here, I might put more here just so it's an even burr. And you do gotta watch not to round it. So like it's real easy to, you can kind of see here like my shine right there is a little thinner than right there. So I don't really want that ideally, since this one already had a good edge under it. I can probably get away with this for a sharpening or 2, but if I was starting from scratch, I'd make that real even. All right, so now I got a good burr on this side. And so what I'm gonna do is I've been going this way to try to roll the burr around and then going this way to roll the burr around. But now that I've got a burr on both sides, I had it on this side, pushed it to this side. Now that it's on this side, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go against the burr and try to kind of cut it off. And really this should only take like 1 or 2 passes, maybe 3. So I'm gonna go this way. Now my burr's on the bottom side down here. And I'm gonna imagine I'm just slicing a thin layer off the top of that stone. And if you watch, you probably can't see it in the video, but you can actually see parts of the burr popping off on the stone. Yeah, and this is already, I mean, that's almost sharp enough to hunt with just in 1 pass. That's crazy. That was a pretty small burr. I got a little bit right there still. So I'm gonna do 1 more pass with a lot less pressure. I don't want the burr to go too much on that side. Yeah. Yeah, so that's pretty sharp. Now I'm gonna flip the stone over to my fine grit. I think it's a 1200. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm just gonna draw it. And all I'm doing here is I'm just trying to kind of even out any little imperfections in the burr. So like if, say I broke the burr off the bottom, but not the top, I'm just really trying to finely align those little micro edges in that burr. Yeah, I mean, it's tacky on my thumbnail everywhere. All right, so then once I do that, then I'll take a leather strop. I'm just gonna give it 4 or 5 passes on each side. Kind of do the same here. I'm really, again, the number of passes don't matter, it's the feel. So you can kind of actually see how this one's pulling more leather, then this one's real smooth, and this one's pulling. So I'm gonna actually give it a few more on this side until it gets smoother. It's starting to get smooth right there. It's just a feel thing. After you've done it a bunch, you can kind of tell where it wants to hang up. I may still have a little too much on that side. Let's see. Just gonna give it one more stone push on this side. All right, I'm gonna get a piece of paper real quick. All right, we'll just see. There you go. What you want is for it to just make those little curly Q swigglies. Like this stuff here, when it's doing that little fine curly Q, that's when you know it's sharp as it can get right there. So yeah, I mean, that's that simple. See that nice even edge on there? No burr on either side. You could go further and you know, mirror polish that thing if you wanted, but this A steel does really good with that sharpness. And that's, you know, I'm 7 minutes into the video talking you through it all. I can normally do a whole broadhead in about 5 or 6, do both sides if I'm not talking about it. Just, you know, maybe a minute on the rough stone and then a couple passes on the light stone and then hone it just a few lops and there you go. I'll make another video real quick, just me doing the other side without talking and see how long it takes.